Before this video starts, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Dylan. I will be making videos on this channel from time to time. You won't see them too often, but they'll definitely be different from the other videos you see on this channel. Other than that, let's start the video. New video games release every day. Just look at the new release tabs on Steam, and you'll find dozens of new games, but some games start and never get finished, and others get lost over time. Today I will be talking about 3 cancelled or lost video games. But before that, I would like to thank both the Lost Media Wiki and Unseen64 for providing majority of the information in this video. Their links will be in the description below. Number 1. Pac-Man World 4. Pac-Man is a classic video game series that was made for arcades back in 1980. It's a pretty straightforward game where you take control of this yellow character and the objective is to eat all the pellets in the maze and avoid getting hit by the ghosts. During the mid to late 90s, many video game companies were taking mascots and bringing them into the third dimension, like Mario and Sonic. While in 1999, Pac-Man had the same treatment in Pac-Man World for the PlayStation 1. After having a successful trilogy of games, Namco was on the works on a next-gen 3 Pac-Man platformer for the Xbox 360 and PS3 at the time. This game looks very similar to the previous games that came before it. This 4th installment could have taken advantage of the new technology at the time. Fans of the series had to wait 8 years for another Pac-Man platformer with the release of Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventure. Personally, I would have probably not been a fan of Pac-Man World 4 because I never really played them at the time. But looking at it now, I would have probably enjoyed it. Number 2. Kingdom Hearts VCast. Kingdom Hearts is a series that was first released in 2002 on the PS2, made by Square Enix. The main plot is good versus evil. You take control of Sora, along with both Donald Duck and Goofy. You meet many familiar Disney characters while you fight against the darkness. After the original Kingdom Hearts, Square Enix released Chain of Memories in 2004 for the Game Boy Advance. Kingdom Hearts VCast was made exclusively for the Verizon Wireless VCast cell phone network. It was a service exclusive to the Verizon network, which is one of the most popular phone carriers. This was the first installment in the series that wasn't made by Square Enix. It was released February 4th, 2005. As of now, the majority of the game is lost due to being on an outdated cell phone network. Back in 2016, 4chan user Wedge dumped the first chapter online, but it took until 2020 when YouTube user KRZ1 managed to get the game running on the Zibo console, a home video game console from Brazil. So far, chapters 2 through 4 are still lost. I believe these chapters will be found one day, but as far as gameplay is concerned, it's exactly what you expect from a phone as from 2005. Also, this game isn't considered canon in the series. Number 3. 8 Days. E3 2006, Sony announced a new game called 8 Days from the developer London Studios that brought you games like The Getaway and SingStar. In this game, you take control of either one of 2 characters that team up to take down a mob of enemies, and the whole story is told over 8 days, going through 8 different states. Unfortunately, in 2008, the game was cancelled, and Sony believed it was moving towards more online support games, and 8 Days did not fit that criteria. So, in 2009, London Studios released the iPad and more SingStar games. Not too sure how that is considered more online-driven games. If this game actually did come out at this time, I believe it would have been successful, and we would probably been on the 3rd game in the series by now. Maybe call it 10 Days. And that's 3 games that are either lost or canceled. I really wish we could know more info about these games, because maybe behind the scenes these games were in development hell, or just know the real reason why these games got canceled, and will most likely never see the light of day. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and comment if you want to see more lost games.